taking on their in-state rivals, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Here we go, check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge him? This is going to be fun.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Ready, set.
And the Dolphins first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Second and 1.
Get it. Ready.
Gibbs straight ahead. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down." They love being physical.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
19.
Second and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them, and an absolute shock for the quarterback, because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
59, 59. Ready.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21.
Second and 21.
A give running right, ETN. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now 3rd down and very long.
12, 12. Hey, easy, easy, easy. We go orange, 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 orange. Set.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Pressure comes and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
It's second and inches.
Check, man. Check, man.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
Skirts by him at the 35. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
But you look at this defense.
They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers, takeaways they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense for the Bucs, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times to interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Another tote for ETN.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
Go, hey, go, go, go. Set.
On second down, ETN once more.
And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 4th quarter.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Go.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
How about the show put on by these two defenses in this first half? The fireworks don't have to be just offensively. Neither one of them given an inch, and that's good coverage once again there to force another 4th down.
A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Let's go now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right, where these teams are locked in and going at it, no points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it here.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs. Oh, what a move. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was he?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. Okay, this time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
They go play action here on 1st down. That is caught, Schoonmaker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again. As soon as he left the pocket, the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now this is going to be returned from the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Set. Ready.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Go.
Handoff running left is Etienne. Gets past one man. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. On first down, right back to Etienne. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Clock running. The Bucs trying to go quickly and get set. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Back to the ground with Etienne. Shoves him aside. And he's into the end zone for a takeaway touchdown. Travis Etienne hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. Herbert has it knocked free. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't. I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
On second down, a run with Etienne. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Justin Simmons firing all the way in from his safety position. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the humid Florida sky. Let's take it inside his own 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Go.
Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And they're going to speed things up here.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Brings us 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
18 Cardinal, 18 Radius.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Buccaneers 7.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there,
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. Being chased down left. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Credit that sack to Travis Jones.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. It's a 39-yard punt, and good coverage means a loss on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 79 yards now for ETN, and he's got a 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jerry Jeudy, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Got it. Ready?
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A gain there of 21 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. Not play. How about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's going to be batted down. We'll go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out. And a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll try the left side with ETN. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Julian Blackman bringing him down. 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd and 15 at the Dolphins' 47-yard line.
Herbert now. That's caught left side by Judy.
They should put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he was going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down. They'll run with ETN. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll go again with ETN. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Baylor Tigers. Baylor Tigers. Ready.
A handoff for ETN. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Here now, 3rd down. Herbert going to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 51-yard attempt.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
Taken at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Luke Schoonmaker, 43 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a fourth-quarter lead. And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, fourth quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points on that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's first and 10.
Go, hey, go, go, go.
Herbert. Able to find Kmet. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
Throwing, Herbert.
At the 31-yard line.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Herbert to throw. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23. Wait a second. That's got to be a mistake. They declined it.
That doesn't make any sense, right? I mean, it doesn't at all, because you want that penalty. All right, they just picked up a first down, right? You want the penalty.
I am so confused right now.
Check, Bobcat, check.
We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, Big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Herbert. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam, but notice how he keeps his head on a swivel looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
Herbert. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Ray.
One last throw here for Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brad,